So your motorcycle journey is going to take you across the ferry for the very first time. What do you do? How do you make your reservations? And how do you store your bike while on board? We're going to show you all of that right now. Here we are at the Blackball Ferry Line Terminal, and we are getting ready to board the Coho Ferry to go from here in Port Angeles, Washington, and ride over to Vancouver Island, to the beautiful city of Victoria, British Columbia. There's a few things that I need to tell you as you're getting ready to take your first motorcycle adventure that takes you onto a ferry. The first one is, make sure you do your research. Research. If your ferry actually needs a reservation, make sure you make that reservation sooner than later to secure your spot. Nothing is worse than just assuming that you're going to be able to get on the ferry and you show up and they're like, sorry, we're full, come back tomorrow. You just wasted a day of your Moto trip. Make sure you're going to the correct ferry terminal. In some cities, there are several terminals in a small area where boats are going all over the place, and nothing would be worse than showing up to the wrong terminal when you're supposed to be across town. Now with this ferry, we're crossing the Straits of Juan de Fuca, which is also an international border. So what I would suggest right now is to pause this video and call your insurance provider and find out what is covered and what is not covered in a foreign country. Unfortunately, we found out the hard way because we made assumptions that we were just covered in the United States, so we're covered in Canada, right? Wrong. We had a friend of ours go down really hard last year and break his leg super bad. He needed an ambulance ride, and he needed a hospital transfer and surgery, and was left with an astronomical medical bill. We don't want that happening to you. So make sure you call and make sure you get covered for the country that you're going to be traveling into. For me, who I use with Geico, it was literally $10 extra. I add it before I leave. There's my $10. I go to Canada, I do my thing, I'm covered for the entire month, and when I get back, I just call, no extra charge, cancel it, it's off. I don't have to worry about it until next time I cross the border. So now as we get ready to board the Coho Ferry, what does that look like, and how do I stow the bike underneath? Well, we're about to show you. First things that you need to absolutely do is go find one of these cool little braces. You can see that it is adjustable for many different sizes of bikes, and then just slide it underneath just like that. And now it's the rope. You just tie this thing to a crash bar or anywhere that you feel secure on your motorcycle. So I just do the scientifically proven zippity zoop zap zippity bam, tie it around and do something bam bam knot. Pretty freaking easy. Literally, it's just a couple half hitches is all I do. And then that will prevent your motorcycle from tipping over while in transit. So you can see we've got the bike. She is not going anywhere. We're good to go. On shorter ferry crossings, securing devices for our motorcycles are often not provided. If your bike is in gear and the kickstand is down, it will typically remain upright during calm sea conditions. However, in rough seas, I prefer the chosen standing next to your motorcycle so it doesn't fall over method to be the most reliable to use. Don't let things that you're unfamiliar with stop you from doing something that will make your trip absolutely epic. The ferry crew is always ready to assist, provide guidance, and address any inquiries you might have. I hope you found this video useful as you plan your next moto adventure. And as always, friends, remember, ride safe and eat more pancakes!